Bill Cook. Here we are, Bill.
Here we are again.
Here we are.
We made it through another week.
Oh yeah. Did we though?
I think so. We're here.
I mean,
But did you make
this
it?
is technically the beginning of a week.
Well, that's what you say.
That's what. No. Am I not? Jason, you chime in here. This is Sunday's technically the beginning of the week.
On the Roman calendar.
Right. Exactly. See, Bill.
Sunday's the first
Well,
day of the
you
week.
said Roman calendar.
Yeah, that's what we use.
We use the Roman calendar,
Okay.
Bill. Well, you might not.
Well,
There's
I
no
just-
telling what
I
kind of
just use
sundial
my-
situation
I use
you're
my
using at home.
calendar.
Yeah, your calendar. Bill Cook is in tune with nature and the cosmos, of course.
I just always thought that it ended on Sunday because it was the day of rest.
Yeah, well, I like to look at it. I like to look at it like I like to start my week with a day of rest.
To start your week,
Yeah.
to rest up. See?
Yeah, I usually end my week with a day of arrest. That's
Up against the wall.
redneck mother. All right, now, Bill, it's been a good week. This is the end of our week, technically.
Exactly.
Even though it's the beginning
You're
of
right. You're
the week.
right.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it.
All right. Well, I just want to be technical and cool.
Well, you're correct. You're
100%
correct.
cool.
Yeah. As always. As always. You're all. Yeah.
Bill. Excuse me. Excuse me.
She's talking to me.
Right, I don't need any crosstalk here.
Oh, crosstalk.
Yeah, right behind my back. Y'all are talking behind my back.
No, we're just. I heard something. You know.
I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, she was.
Well, Bill, apparently we have old what's-her-name with us again.
Yay!
Yeah, we got Kari here.
I
She's
wasn't talking in the microphone.
that makes it even worse.
Sorry.
Hi, Kari. How's your week been since you're going to just take over the show again?
It went well. It was busy,
Quite copacetic.
for sure.
She said Kari has been working a lot.
This is her, what, third or fourth day of triples?
Fifth.
Fifth day of triples this week. Somebody's got to pay the bills, Bill.
That's right.
Somebody's got to pay the bill. But no, Bill, how's your week been? It's been up
It's-
and down.
I'm like Kari. I didn't have as much as she did, but I had doubles every day, and I had triple yesterday. So,
Daggone, Bill.
yeah, it just,
You're in high demand.
I'm very blessed. So.
You are the secret weapon of Broadway.
No. I just,
He's the secret
very
weapon of Broadway and the pride of Mount Juliet, I'll tell you. But no, the truth is, Bill, it's been a weird week because it's been warm and it was snowing this morning.
isn't that the truth? It's been
It was snowing this
the
morning at
weather's-
about 9 a.m.
Weather's something else.
Yeah, well, Tennessee in the springtime.
That's right. That's right.
Be in the 70s like Thursday.
Yeah. Kari, did you bring your heater?
Of course it did.
Kari brings a heater with her, Bill.
She's smart.
Yeah, well, see, you
I wish I could
And
stand
I've,
over there.
I've
So-
upped my game too because now I've learned that if I elevate it,
oh, yeah.
it works better.
So just so you know, sir, this is what you guys have stumbled into is a once a week occurrence. It happens every Sunday, and it's called Coffee Talk, the Nashville Coffee Talk featuring Bill Cook. And we do it every Sunday, and there's people that are tuned in all over the world, literally, just to hear the goings on of Mr. Bill Cook.
Everybody.
Mostly you, Bill. But it's been a good week, and we're grateful to be here. So here's our coffee, and this is our talk.
This is our talk.
Yeah, and we have special guest, Kari Nelson. We've got the regular crew here, Jason Chance, Mark Mazza.
And Russell Brown.
Don't mention him. Well, let's do our official theme song, Bill. I'm feeling good today.
Good.
I look like hell, but I feel pretty good. Calm down. I'll be okay. I've always found it works well to tell a woman to calm down.
Well, you did.
Yeah. It's like, stop being
That's
hysterical.
that worked for you, huh?
Yeah, it does. Like, why are you being so hysterical? Like, just get back in the kitchen and things will be fine.
Easy.
What? It didn't work for you, Bill?
No.
Well, you're not wrong.
It's a death trap up here.
You could fall and break a leg.
All right. Places, everyone. Here we go.
Here we go.
Ready, Bill?
Ready.
Let's do it. Coffee black, cigarette. Start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Woman, hold me tight. In the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Look at there. Bill, we got 3 claps.
It's a record. Oh, okay. It's a good start. Good start.
Yeah, it's a hell of a start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Yeah, so we've got Good Time Bill Cook with us today.
Woo!
Is it? It didn't. I thought Alan Jackson wrote that song "Good Time" about you, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
All right, Corey Nelson, are you here to have a good time today?
I am.
Look at this wholesome thing over here. Well, hello. Hi, everyone. Look at all, bless her heart.
Sorry. I tried so hard not to speak out of turn today, and I still messed it up.
Oh, jeez.
I'll do better next week.
Will you, though?
I will, I promise.
She's worried about it. She's going to worry that she spoke out of turn, Bill. To use her words, not
Car,
mine.
you speak when you want to.
Well, I don't
Well,
want
let's
to be...
not get crazy. Don't get carried away, Bill.
When you have a point to make, speak.
Well,
I don't want...
if you're going to say it loud so people can hear it. Believe in it. Commit to it.
That's right.
I don't want to be disrespectful.
It's Russell.
Well, yeah.
It's just Russell.
Just me. Bill Cook says, that's just Russell, don't worry. I was laying in the ditch the other day. Bill Cook was walking to his car after the gig, and somebody's like, we need to help that guy. And Bill Cook said, it's just Russell. We're used to this.
He'll be fine.
He can crawl home from here.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Just let him go.
Let him get his rest.
Wouldn't that be funny?
All right, you're up to bat.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh.
You want to do Little Fast?
Yeah, she's from northern Minnesota, and so she has this like Minnesota nice thing.
Do I, though?
Yes, she's so wholesome. She's like, oh no, oh jeez, oh my goodness.
You want me to sing?
By gosh, by golly. She's afraid of speaking out of turn.
That's the song. By gosh, by golly.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite.
But she's gonna do this next one. Corey Nelson's up. She's gonna do a little rock music,
Right up there.
literally a little rock.
About living like that.
Think about it.
All right, let's have fun. Be careful.
Gotcha.
Can you do both?
had to lead my life in Dallas. That town will always be you. In every crowd on every corner, in every face I see you. And we're nothing more than a take a guess. I drove away without looking back, and I guess that's how I got where I am. Going anywhere as fast as I can. And I'm a little past a little rock, and further down the line. Too soon to know what's up ahead, too late to change my mind. Gotta keep my heart out of this, and both hands on the wheel. I'm learning more with every mile, just how living feels. It's a lonely stretch of blacktop out into the blue. I don't know where I'll go or what I'll do. Oh, I'm a little past this little rock, but a long way from over you. These headlights on the highway disappear into the dark. And if I could have it my way, I'd go back to where you are. Oh, but I can't turn this thing around, and nothing short of breaking down is gonna get me off of this road I'm on. And I'm still far cry from gone. And I'm a little past a little rock, further down the line. Too soon to know what's up ahead, too late to change my mind. Gotta keep my heart out of this, and both hands on the wheel. I'm learning more with every mile, just how living feels. It's a lonely stretch of blacktop out into the blue. I don't know where I'll go or what I'll do. Oh, I'm a little past a little rock, but a long way from over you. Oh, I'm a little past a little rock, but a long way from over you.
Calm down. Corey Nelson on that one. That's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I agree.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. I was just saying, I was
Oh.
agreeing with you.
Well, usually when somebody agrees with me that this early in the day, there's something's wrong. Bill,
Yes, sir.
I know you're going to disagree with me,
Okay.
but it's a little
Let's see.
toasty up here for me.
Oh, are you a little warm?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you want me
No, it's not your heater. Yeah, I love that she brings a heater. I would love it if it was like she hauled in like a kerosene heater or something, just something roasting us up here.
a little fireplace?
Your space
There she
heater.
is.
Look at, imagine that. Imagine that. Bill Cook.
These are my friends here.
Bill Cook, everybody's your friend.
Well,
When I first met Bill Cook, I was scared to death of him. I'd seen, oh yeah. He's an intimidating man. He's because look at here now. This is talent that you can't negotiate with. It's just, he just shows up and it's excellent. We've talked about this before, Jason. If Bill Cook is there, you feel good about your product that day.
That's true. He's insta-banned, like banned in a box.
Yeah. Bill, it's the truth. Everybody loves you.
Well, you're too nice, but
He's got a fan club and everything, y'all.
Well, I always tell you that Kari has that same effect. She's like the sprinkly magic on top.
Sprinkles. Call me Sprinkles.
Well, welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar, y'all. We're getting warmed up. We're going to go for it. Whether it's old country, even older country, if you have a request out there, make sure and let us know. Hey, Bill.
sorry.
I'm in a Merle Haggard kind of mood.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's do some Hag. I like this song, Bill. It's one of the only songs I know of that has the word disease, die, rot.
It's
And it's-
unusual for a song. yeah.
It's very unusual to have these topics in a song, but it works for Merle Haggard.
There's no cure.
Yeah, there's no cure. It's like it's very.
Much hope. There's no help.
It's like it's a honky tonk zombie apocalypse. There's no cure for this outbreak, y'all. My hat don't hang on the same nail too long. My ears can't stand to hear that same old song. I don't leave a highway long enough to bog down in the mud. I got a rambling fever in my blood. I got this rambling fever long ago. I first heard a lonesome whistle blow, and if someone said I ever gave a damn, and they damn sure told you wrong. I've had a rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, the kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. There's times I'd like to bed down on a sofa, let some pretty lady rub my back, spend the early morning drinking coffee, talking about when I'll be coming back. But I don't let no woman tie me down, and I never get too old to get around. I wanna die along the highway and rot away like some old Highline gold. Rest is a rambling fever in my soul. Rambling fever, kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Well, let's treat the symptoms. Hi, girls. What happened? Your fiddle disappeared again?
It's there. It's just really
Well, if a fiddle's going to disappear, could it turn into a steel guitar? Is
Might
it-
as well be a good magic act.
well, let's hear it. Is it working?
It's fine. It's really fun.
What happened?
Thanks for coming in.
Kari, thank you, sir. Kari is cursed on the fiddle tone at AJ's, it seems.
Yeah,
I mean, I wonder if it's sabotage, Bill.
who would sabotage?
I wonder if someone is setting you up for failure.
John Rich.
John Rich. This young lady right here, one of your companions, Bill.
Who's that?
One of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
These folks love country music. Waylon Jennings. She requested a Waylon Jennings song.
I like Waylon. Waylon's my favorite. You know, she come up and tipped the band and really wants to hear a Waylon Jennings. What's your favorite Waylon song? All of them. Right? I mean, come on now. I mean, look, Waylon's my all-time favorite. It's not even close. It's Waylon and Haggard, George Strait, Justin Bieber. You know,
All the classics.
all the classics. You know. All right, hey, let's do one together. What do you think?
Oh, I like that idea.
We're going to do a lot of Waylon for you today because I'm in a Waylon kind of mood. Haggard and Waylon, I could base my entire set list on those two dudes because I don't really like much of anything else.
We certainly have several times through the years.
I could. I was just thinking during Ramblin' Fever, like that's my favorite kind of song, you know. And when I first started playing with bands, I was like, any song we do, I was doing original music, but I said, any song we do that's a cover, I want to make it sound like Waylon did it. I was like, that's just my favorite sound. I was like, I don't want to play anything else, just like original music and Waylon tunes. That's all I wanted to do. But here's some Good-Hearted Woman. A long time forgotten, the dreams they just fell by the way. Good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or the bad things he's done, Lord. I mean, you sometimes complain.
Oh, it will.
She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. And she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. She loves him in spite of those ways that she don't understand. And through teardrops and laughter they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving that good time and man. Listen to me.
He likes the bright lights. The nightlife knows good time and friends. Oh, he does. When the party's all over, I'll welcome him back home again.
One way or another.
Well, I don't understand him. I'll do the best that I can.
But will you though? Will you?
'Cause I'm a good-hearted woman in love with a good time in man.
She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. And she loves me in spite of my wicked ways that she don't understand.
So wicked.
And the teardrops and laughter will pass through this world hand in hand. Thank you. So Waylon Jennings right there, featuring on What's His Name and Corey Nelson. Sounded good on that, Corey. She likes to class me up in that song and just brag about herself, how good she is. I'm a good-hearted woman.
I mean, I was really bragging. It's not really a good thing. It's just more like stating it.
It's almost like the outlaw version of Stand By Your Man.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
That was written. Waylon wrote that one in Las Vegas. He saw the sign on the strip there, and it said, "I Can Tina Turner Review." And it was something like, "It's a good timing man with his good-hearted woman," or something like that. And Waylon was like, "Well, there's a song." Yeah, and he wrote that at a Best Western Hotel. He did, man. And true story. And Willie joined him and wrote 2 lines of that. He still gets paid. I don't know what 2 lines there were, but
That's efficiency.
That is honky-tonk efficiency right there, you know. I bet. I mean, that song's still relevant, you know.
I know it, yeah.
So, yeah, good on Willie. But, yeah, I Can Tina Turner.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I often take, you know, I think a lot of songs have been written about dysfunctional relationships.
A lot.
Yeah, that's the best kind. Of course, they're all dysfunctional relationships.
As long as you're willing to be dysfunctional.
Well, that's right. Let's do some more Waylon. How about how about the last hit he had, last number 1 hit?
Yeah.
His first number 1 hit was a song called This Time. And his last number 1 was a song called The Rose in Paradise.
This is one of my favorites.
This is a beautiful song.
Yeah.
It's very romantic.
So romantic.
Jesus Christ. That's all right. I'm going to tell the story.
Yeah, you need
It is Nashville Coffee Talk, after all.
It's a good story. So,
It is a good story, though.
so we always joke around about all my ex-wives and things like that. And Bill Cook's dated them all. And he's, you know, he has. But no.
Funny because it's true.
But
Somebody's got to do it.
But I've never been married, but it makes for a good story, you know. But I do have a former significant other that,
About as close to an ex-wife as you can get.
yeah, and these guys would know her. But we were talking about this song one day called "The Rose in Paradise," and she was like, "I love that. I'll never forget. I love that song." I was like, "Yeah, it's awesome. It's a beautiful song." She goes, "I just think it's so romantic." I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, it's so romantic. You know that he kills her. It's a murder song."
And buries her in the garden.
And she's like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, it's pretty obvious in the song." She goes, I don't care. I still think it's romantic. I wish somebody would talk about me like that." And I was like, it is the truth, man. And I was like, at that moment, years and years of frustration made sense to me. I was like, our love languages probably do not add up. This is because if murder and being buried in the garden isn't on the table, she thinks you're not interested enough.
You haven't seen her in a while, though. How is your garden?
My
doing?
garden's great. Yeah, she hadn't been around in a little while. You should see my garden. It's bloomed out. I've got a beautiful rose out there, man.
Well, you know, she just thought of the title, I think, is what she did. She didn't go into the song.
It is
a beautiful song.
And it's the line, "I would walk through hell on Sunday." Like, that's all she's hearing. But that also lets me know when we'd have conversations. She'd just pick out 1 or 2 little lines, and that's it. The rest of that's it. Was a flower for the taking. Beauty cut just like a knife. He was a banker for making, and he swore he'd love her all his life. Bought her a mansion on a mountain with a formal garden and a lot of land. Paradise became her prison. At Georgia banker was a jealous man. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, well, I would walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rules in paradise. He hired a man to tend the garden, keep an eye on her while he was gone. Some say they ran away together, some say that gardener lived alone. Now the banker is an old man, and mansion's crumbling down. Sits all day and stares at the garden, and not a trace of her was ever found. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, well, I would walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rules in paradise. There's a rose out in the garden, its beauty cuts just like a knife. Some say it even grows in the wintertime and blooms in the dead of the night. Waylon Jennings music right there, y'all. Uh-oh.
What's it around?
Got problems. Well, it wasn't working, but it's working now, apparently. My buddy Jake is tuned in. Do you know that song?
Check, check, check. Hey, 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 hey. 1, 2, hey, hey, hey.
I see it, Jake. I see it on my phone, but it's not coming up on the TV. So we got friends watching online. I want to go over our request policy with everybody. The number one way to get your song played is to tip the band. That is how we do it around here. Tip the band, we'll get to your song. $20 bill goes to the top of the set list. That is the way it is. We don't beg you for money, though. We never do that. The second way to get your song played is scan the QR codes out there. You'll see them on your tabletops. You'll see them on your bar top. You'll see them on these TVs. Scan that with your phone. Request your favorite song. Very easy to do with your phone. And our buddy Jake is watching out in Idaho. I reckon that's where he is today. And he wants to hear some Tanya Tucker. We're going to do that for him. So people who are watching online, they request songs as well. We do songs for them. And then, Jason, is the third way in effect today?
Well, the third way is always in effect, of course. Third way to get your song played is very simple. We like to drink. We don't want you to have to drink by yourself. So bring us around to drinks. We'll play your favorite song. Everybody wins.
Yeah. Don't drink alone. It's like that Chris Christopherson song. He says, and it's so sad to drink alone.
I don't.
Help me make
All
it
right,
through.
yeah,
the
that's
night.
fine.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Is that how it goes?
No, it's not. But
Oh, that's how I sing it.
it's fine.
Whoops. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's close enough.
I'll allow it.
All right, we have a request for some Tanya Tucker. We don't do that one. We're going to do a different one for you, Jake. And if you got a problem with it, you can take it up with Bill Cook.
Come on.
I think I should use C to D. I think it's C to D.
All right. This sounds like it would be the name of a steamship on the Mississippi River.
You think? You would think that.
This is what
It's just funny how that happens.
it sounds like. It would be a steamship, like a gambling boat.
The Delta Dawn.
Yeah, the Delta Dawn. You know, that would be a good. Or if there was like a southern like mob boss,
Yeah.
the Delta Dawn, it would be good.
Delta Dawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is the one that Jake calls Delta Rose, right?
Yeah. Well, he accidentally called it Delta Rose one time, but
That's a
he was
good name.
probably drinking a lot, or he's not very smart. Whatever it is, I don't know. Love you, buddy. Come back and see us soon, man. Here it is, Miss Corey Nelson doing some Tanya Tucker.
Oh, Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? She was 41 and her daddy still called her baby. And all the folks round Brownville say she's crazy, 'cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days they called her Delta Dawn, the prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on. Till a man of low degree stood by her side and promised her he'd take her for his bride. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Oh, Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Oh, Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? To take you to his mansion in the sky.
Hey, that's Corey Nelson doing that request. Corey?
Sorry, I got so excited I knocked cable out of my...
That's why you need to go wireless.
I do need to go wireless.
Less strings
More ways
attached.
than
You know
one.
what I mean?
I didn't notice it.
I didn't either. She was singing so damn loud she didn't need a microphone.
Just yelling, Yelling.
You can't get a word in edgewise, just yelling.
Making a joyful noise.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, you know, you got to do the best you can with what you got. But Kari does a great job.
Yes, she does.
She is truly she's something. She does a great job. She really does. She's a great singer, great fiddle player, and obviously has the best white girl dance moves
Who's
ever.
taking notes?
She gets you moving.
Oh man, sometimes I've seen her before just start dancing to no music.
Well, there's always music
In her
in
head.
my head.
Music in her head. Sometimes and I can tell like she's listening, like she's thinking about one in her head, and she'll just start dancing. And I asked her one day, I said, "Where do you come up with this?" And she goes, "Oh, I study my 5-year-old niece's moves." She said her 5-year-old niece has the best moves.
She does.
And then you showed me a video of her dancing, and I was like, I totally get it.
That's a great source.
Yeah.
She's excellent.
Yeah. So Kari is, you can't beat her white girl dance moves.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Welcome into AJ's, y'all. Glad to have you with us. Make sure and let us know if you have anything else you want to hear out there. Are you still in a Haggard kind of mood, Bill?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always.
Let's do some Merle Haggard. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I should have called this song, Bill. We're going to see how it goes.
Which one?
Heaven was a drink of wine.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That old cycle-down psychologist asked me about my drinking ways. All the questions that he asked me related to my childhood days. But if the truth was known, I never took the drinking long she was mine. When she left me, I went to hell. Heaven was a drink of wine. That good doctor said, look at all these ink spots, tell me what you see. Could I help it? They all look like big old broken hearts to me. All my friends again will tell you I really ain't a drinking kind. When she left me, I went to hell. Heaven was a drink of wine. Get back, get on back and leave me alone. Can't you see that you can't help a man? Is this far gone? Hey, good doctor, I've got something you can't find in my mind. When she left me, I went to hell. Heaven was a drink of wine. I said, hey, good doctor, heaven was a drink of wine. Merle Haggard country music. Was it? Thank you. I love that song. That's another one of those Merle Haggard songs that nobody else could sing right because it mentions a Rorschach test.
Yes.
Like a visit to the psychiatrist. Merle Haggard turned everything into a song.
What he went through.
Yeah, and I heard an interview. He was sometimes hard to interview. He's a very matter-of-fact guy. And I'll have to say, there was one I heard with him with Ralph Emery, and he was pretty open with Ralph, because it's Ralph Emery. But he was doing an interview with some guy he didn't know. I saw this other day. I think this was in like 1989, 1990, somewhere in there. And his answers were like, yes, no. And like the guy's trying to have a conversation. Haggard's like, he said, now is it true? Like everything you wrote, everything you sing about is just life experiences for you. He goes, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then he goes, well, do you have any examples of like some of those life experiences that led to some of your songs? And he's like, well, all you gotta do is listen to the songs and then you'll know. He didn't want to have that conversation, And I've always thought, can you imagine being, and that made me think about this song. Can you imagine being a psychiatrist trying to talk to Merle Haggard? Well, tell me how you feel about this.
Well, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I feel like, and not to be that guy that's just going to harp on the way they write songs nowadays, but there was a time in country music history, really its early history up until the first few decades, really, where the authenticity of the songs is what drew people to it. Mm-hmm. Like they could relate. These writers a lot of them had lived hard lives growing up. Merle Haggard famously had a checkered life, and growing up poor and going to prison when you're 18 or 19 years old.
Well, right, and Haggard, wasn't like he ever had it easy. Even in the early days of music, times was tough. You're touring in a car with, and there's no real routing worth a damn. You're just traveling all over the place. But I always thought it was interesting. I heard an interview with Waylon the other day too, and he talks about this in his book. He's like, we literally had dirt floors, man. Yeah. He's like, we had dirt floors when he was a kid. Yeah. So like these guys that used to write these songs back in the day, like they really did experience it. So that is it. But are you saying you can't relate to getting up on the hood of your daddy's tractor?
No.
You can't relate to
being down by the riverside in the moonlight.
Yeah, you can't relate to
Tearing up a cornfield.
What's that one song Luke Bryan's got right now?
On an old dirt road.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right now, but there was a song that was called Love in a Field.
Love in a Field, yeah.
That's a gem if I ever heard it.
Well, how did that one go, Carl? You used to love this song.
I don't know. It sounds like torture is what it sounds like. But
because what's it? I've never heard it. What are the lyrics in it?
Something about laying in a dried up creek bed and something about cotton
sounds like
field.
A crime scene.
It sounds...
Somebody was killed.
It's like a true crime. He was listening to True Crime, and he was like, we're...
So maybe he and your ex would get along. He thought it sounded romantic.
She loves Luke Bryan.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Kick the dust up.
Kick the dust up, sister.
Knock, knock, knock goes the diesel. That's a hell of a line. If you really want to see the beautiful
Winter
people.
chicken dinner.
Well, they're all beautiful lines. Chew tobacco, spit.
Yeah.
Well, I think it is true. You can't really fake that genuineness that there used to be. And I think there is something to the fact that...
I mean, to be fair, there were novelty songs. That was
part
of... There was always an element of humor to it.
But there's a difference in writing about what you've experienced and writing about what you think others might relate to or might have experienced or might want to experience. It's just being genuine.
Well, right. And it's like me. I mean, there's nothing fake about me. Nothing at all. I'm just like this all the time.
This is what you get right here.
People are disappointed when they get to hang out and they meet me off the stage.
Well, they think you're going to be this talkative,
Yeah.
but you're not.
No. I shut up as soon as I get off the stage. People don't believe it because I run my mouth up here. It's because I'm nervous. It's true. I don't get nervous in real life. I know how to live, sort of. Yeah. I know how to sit in silence and listen to all the voices in my head, have a conversation. Who needs to talk when you got a conversation already going on up there, Bill? Yeah. But welcome in, guys. How about some more Waylon?
Yeah.
You still like Waylon? Or did you get over it?
No, I'm ready.
Oh. In 1923, there was a young man came down Broadway. Oh, no, here's a fun one. There's some life advice in this song. Cowboys ain't easy to love and harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. You don't understand him and he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Well, they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms, clear mountain mornings, little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Whoop, 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 whoop. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Well, they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Thank you. Oh, Waylon Jennings. I love Waylon. We're talking about the authenticity of it, and this is something I always respected about a lot of the early Nashville singers. They weren't cowboys. True. You know, most. I mean, if you Hank Williams was not a cowboy. He grew up in Alabama. He grew up in the city, most of it. But you know what was really popular in the late 40s, early 50s? Cowboys. Yeah. I mean, he was dressing like Hollywood is all he was doing.
Rogers,
he was dressing like Gene Autry, Roy Rogers. And that was just a cool thing to do, but not everybody did that. Of course, guys like Ernest Tubb was from Texas. He had grown up with that. But, you know, Waylon did not wear a cowboy hat until later on in the 70s. Remember, Willie and Waylon, when they're in Nashville, they look like they're going to a dinner date.
Yeah. They're like an 8x10 glossy all the time.
Yeah, they were put together wearing suits. Everybody in Nashville had that, you know, wearing suits.
They had the nudie suits and
Yeah.
the teased up hair.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you never saw them wearing like cowboy hats and jeans and stuff like that. But out west, they did. You know, Bob Wills and those guys and California guys.
Well, now the guys go on the Grand Ole Opry looking like they just walked out of a Bass Pro Shop, so that's
That drives you crazy, doesn't it?
fishing shirts on the Grand Ole Opry.
I know, I agree. The first time I saw some of that happening, I go,
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Put yourself together a little bit. I mean, even George Jones managed to put himself together for the Opry.
That's right.
I mean, you know, call me crazy, but I don't know. There's still certain standards people should, you know. But I mean, I'm not going to tell. But yeah, act like you're not going to a flea market.
If I ever get to be in the Opry, I'm going to wear sparkles and fringes. Both. together.
Well,
Just
hell,
saying.
I thought you'd already played the Opry.
No.
You've never, you haven't?
No.
Bill Cook, he didn't just play the Opry. He's had that time Vince Gill sing him Happy Birthday at the Opry.
When I moved away from home, my youth group leader said, "Let me know when you're on the Opry and we'll come see you." I'm still waiting.
That surprises me you've never played the Opry.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you again.
Good Lord. Again.
Again.
All right, that's Corey Nelson. She's a disappointment. Why don't you do one there? Just disappoint everybody.
All right.
I think she does a great job. Also, Corey, there is no room for your self-deprecation up here because I do that. That's my shtick.
Oh,
You're not allowed to do that. You're stealing my thunder.
sorry.
You can't have two people feeling sorry for themselves up here.
Right.
You don't even drink. You don't even have an excuse. she's, she's so wholesome, Bill.
She's a sweetheart.
Do you want wine on me or do you want something? Wine on me.
Bill, you can't do anything with somebody that's wholesome because ultimately, even when I love to give fiddle players a hard time. But if I give her, she's just like, sorry. Now she's going to be like, I'm sorry.
It gets very confusing.
Had it with this dump.
I like your penguin. That's so
the most
cute.
random thing that's ever been said from the,
Thank you so much.
and that says a lot. I thought for a second Kari's hallucinating. We're at AJ. She's like, I like your penguin. She's just psychologically checked out and she's hallucinating in here. I
just
like your
saw it.
penguin. And then somebody else says, thanks. I'm like, what the hell is going on in here?
No, I just saw it. And growing up, we were like only allowed to watch Focus on the Family films and stuff. And one of my favorite movies was Scamper, and it reminds me of Scamper.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeepers. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
My gosh, by golly.
Jeepers.
This is getting out of town, out of hand.
Out of town. She's thinking what she was. She's like, this is getting out of town. She's thinking about just leaving Nashville forever.
Okay. Well, speaking of big disappointment, this song is about settling. You've been looking for love all around the world. Baby, don't you know that this country girl's still free? Why not me? Will you finally come down to your own hometown? Your Kentucky girl's been waiting patiently. Hello there. Why not me? Why not me on a rainy day? Why not me to love your cares away? Why not me? Why not me when the nights get cold? Why not me when you're growing old? Why not me? You've been searching from here to Singapore. Ain't it time that you notice the girl next door, baby? Why not me? You had to see if the world was round. It's time that you learn how good settling down could be. Oh, baby, why not me? Why not me this country, girls still free. Oh, baby, why not me? Why not me? Oh, baby, why not me? La 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 la. Oh, oh, baby, why not me? La 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 la. Oh, baby, why not me? Oh, baby, why not me? Thank you for the dancer.
Yeah. Look at all those claps you got on that one, Kari. What do y'all think about Kari? She's pretty damn good, isn't she? Yeah, we have folks that are tuned in online. I know there was some issues with the my set. Also, there might be disappointed in me today, Bill.
Why is that, buddy?
Well, because, you know, we set song request prices on there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well, I've got it set for the Saturday night price.
Oh my. Saturday night.
Our Saturday shifts are totally different than our Sunday shifts. Would you agree on that, Jason?
Yeah.
Jason does. Oh my goodness, Jason! Look.
Hallelujah.
That's our friend Erica right here. She's a terrible person, but just a great bartender. But anytime Erica walks up to the stage, I know she's either getting some really good news or really bad news for us. I'm still glad to see her walk up to the stage. You know what I mean, Bill? Yeah, anytime, Erica. Jason, tell everybody what just happened.
Well, this is what we call a honky-tonk miracle. It involves a honky-tonk hero. Where is our honky-tonk hero? Oh,
right here.
Young man
Thank you.
right here. Well, what he did is he went to our honky-tonk angel behind the bar, Miss Erica. And believe it or not, here at AJ, she has a superpower.
Yeah, indeed she do.
She can cast a spell and booze magically appears on stage for the band. It's a miracle.
It is a miracle. Well, we can cast a spell and make booze magically disappear on stage. There's not many of us, but I feel like this is going to be a damn good holler and swallow. I need everybody to raise their drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, go on back home and raise your kids. On the count of three, everybody holler, yeehaw, there, swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yeehaw. And swaller. See, that was good. Cheers, guys. I'm back, Bill. I'm back, baby. But now we've switched from coffee talk with Bill Cook to tequila talk with the Rooster Brown. Now, but Jason, you would agree that our Friday and Saturday shifts are totally different than what we do on Sundays.
Well, yeah, and especially during the day. And AJ's true story tends to attract like a little classier crowd. And
Yeah.
we deal with quite a few degenerates across the street at night.
We play in a lot bigger, crazier places on Saturday. And I don't want to deal with their nonsense, Bill. If they want to hear a song, they're going to pay for it.
There you go.
Whereas here, I normally set it lower. I just forgot to reset it today. So if you're offended by my song price today, people online just know it'll be fixed next time. But I can't fix it in the middle of the show.
You can't do it.
I can't edit it, no.
Once it's set, it's set.
Once it's set, it's set. Oh well. But let us know if you have a song request. We never beg you for money, but if you like what you're hearing or you just feel plumb sorry for us, we appreciate it when you tip the band and support live music. They just got us a round of drinks. What would you like to hear? All right, man. There you go. Funny story with this one. Welcome in, guys. I want to tell this quick story. When I was in my early 20s, I was driving, and I'd heard of Waylon Jennings and stuff, but I just didn't know his music. I knew like maybe one song or something, Mama Don't Let Your Babies or something, I don't know. And I heard a song come on this like alt radio station, like sort of alt country, Americana station. And I was like, what the hell is that? That is the coolest thing I'd ever heard. And I was just like, whatever that is, that's my new favorite kind of music. And I had no idea. It was before, this was like 2002. It was before you could just take your phone or Google it or anything like that. I had no idea what that song was for years. And a few years later, I went down to rabbit holes on YouTube, and this song came up. I was watching Waylon do a live performance, and he says, this is the reason I made all those mistakes. And he plays I've Always Been Crazy. And I was like, that's it. that's the one. It was like, of course it was Waylon. You know, and Waylon became my favorite artist, but it took years for me to figure that out. But here's one. I've always been crazy by request. Thank you. I love this song. I've always been crazy with the trouble that it's put me through. And busted for things that I didn't do. I can't say I'm proud of all of the things that I've done. I can't say I've never intentionally hurt anyone. I've always been different with one foot over the line, winding up somewhere with one step ahead or behind. It ain't been so easy, but I guess I shouldn't complain. I've always been crazy and it's kept me from going insane. Now, beautiful lady, are you sure that you understand the chances you're taking, loving a free living man? Are you really sure that you really want what you see? Be careful of something that's just what you want it to be. I've always been crazy and it's kept me from going insane. And nobody knows if it's something to bless or to blame. Oh, now I found one rhyme or reason to change. I've always been crazy and it's kept me from going insane. Thank you. Waylon Jennings music by request. All right. These guys right here, they got solid gold footwork, don't they? Yeah, the leg, that they always, yeah, man, it's some serious. I love it, man. They come, we see them a lot. They come down here, they cut a rug. I love it. This is. No. Well, when Bill Cook is the. Oh, I thought she said man. Oh, I thought she was talking about like she got you all to herself, but not really, because she. Well, you are kind of like a band in a box, Bill.
No. Takes everybody, all of us up here.
It takes a village.
A village.
It takes a village to raise an idiot. Is that what it is? That's Bill Cook right there. Now. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Does that surprise anyone? See, Bill, look at that grin, that guilty grin you got, Bill.
No, they're just friends.
Oh, yeah, that's what you said about my ex-wives when you all were hanging out.
We're just friends.
I was like, then why they call you daddy, but look, but Bill here, oh, jeez. But Bill is truly one of my favorite humans anywhere on the planet or any other planet. He's a damn good bass player. He is a phenomenal singer. He's got this sweet, darling, baby angel voice. Lifts me up. He is a wonderful human being. Bill, we talked about this. If Bill Cook is there, I feel good about the day.
Well, you're awful nice. Thank you.
The other day we played, it was a different fiddle player. It wasn't her, but it was Roz. And Roz was really upset after her first gig. And she was playing with us on her second gig. That's when you were doing something. You weren't there at Whiskey River. Remember when you were out of town? Okay. So she was upset. And then she walked in and saw that you were on the gig. And then it was like, she just let it all go, man. That's what she said. She goes, Bill Cook is here. I feel so much better now.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, and everybody's like that. There was somebody came into town just to see Bill Cook and get a picture
That's a true
taken with him.
story, and it was a young lady, nice looking. She looked like maybe in her 20s. She came in here and she went straight to that side of the stage. It was like, I came here to get my picture with Bill Cook. She didn't want her picture with any of the rest of us.
Bill Cook steps off the stage, holds court for a few minutes. He steps off the stage, takes a selfie,
I mean,
signs her chest.
I wasn't offended because I completely understood.
No, I understood it. And then she just said, all right, guys, thanks, and left. She'd seen Bill on TV, and the legend continues. But here's why he's a legend. It's not just because he's so talented. He really is a very talented man. He hates this when I brag on him, but I don't feel like you get the attention you deserve, Bill. You play all these gigs every week, and people are like, thanks, Bill. I don't feel like they understand what you are. But he played for Vern Gosdin for 6 years, played with Randy Travis 13 years. You're still part of the Randy Travis band, 25, 26, 27 years on. But my favorite is, and he's played with other people. I mean, lots of big names. But my favorite is the one that happened at the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, we were talking about the Opry earlier. This is another true story. Bill just let us know this fairly recently. We're always picking up these little nuggets of things that Bill has experienced in his life. But true story. He was playing the Opry with Randy Travis, and they happened to be sharing. A lot of times the artists have to share dressing rooms, and Randy happened to be sharing a dressing room with Vince Gill that night. Vince came in to the dressing room and found out that it was Bill's birthday, and he sat down with his guitar and played him Happy Birthday. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. Real cool.
I've also heard that Vince was pretty intimidated to sing in front of Bill Cook.
You know what? I should, because there's a world-class vocalist there, and there's Vince Gill as well, and I'll tell you. But that's Bill Cook, and we're grateful to have Bill with us. Y'all make some noise for the infamous El Guapo. All right. Bill, did you ever meet Johnny Cash? Oh, here we go.
I was able to have my picture made with Johnny Cash. We were opening a show. I was with somebody, and we opened the show for Johnny, and we all had our picture made with him.
I'm not surprised.
As you would.
Yes, I did. So Bill Cook walks in, and Johnny Cash was like that girl. He was like, "I just here to get my picture taken with Bill Cook."
I don't
That's
think
how the
so,
story
but
went.
we were all together. And
No, but Johnny was the kind of guy that had he known that story, he would have done that. He would have absolutely done that.
Yeah. Well, Bill, the reason I mentioned Johnny Cash is because our buddy Mike from Gloucester up in Mass, he's watching, and he wants to hear some Johnny Cash. Let's do some Big River for him. That's what he asked about. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you, buddy.
Hold the one you love.
I talked and weeping willow without a cry. I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that cry without a woman there are gonna flood you, Big River, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. evidently in Roswell, Minnesota. And it tore me up every time I heard her drawl that southern drawl. I heard my dream was back downstream, cavorting in Davenport. Well, I followed you a bigger river when you called. St. Louis later on down the river. Freddie said she's been there, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. Then I found a trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff. Raised a few eyebrows and then she went on down alone. Out to Mike from Gloucester. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby. What do you need, woman?
That's good.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Bill?
Thank you.
See what that young lady did?
She did.
Slam dunk. Shack attack.
Check it out.
Boom. Tip and a tip jug for some Johnny and June. Howdy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Did you have a song request? Oh, thank you. Where are you from? Oh, that's the Commonwealth. Welcome in from one of the 4 Commonwealths, Massachusetts.
Wealth is not common to us, but
Oh.
I love that we have great visitors from the Northeast all the time, and they come in and they want to hear country music. They don't even know what the stuff is that's out now. You know, they always want to hear Merle Haggard and Johnny Cash and Waylon.
Yeah, here's some Johnny and June, but first we got to, Johnny and June we're going to do for, where are you guys from? Where? I thought, PA? Easy, good Lord. Did she sneak up on you there? How do you sneak up on somebody in a bar? She scared you to death. You almost fell off your bar stool. What's weird is she was just sitting there like a normal person. Like if it wouldn't have been her, well, what was this, like a stranger sat down there? Would that have scared you? Maybe you should sit in the corner there. Where nobody can, sneak up from back there.
Either side,
It scared me, Bill. I thought she was a debt collector or something here. A loan shark had come to get the money back. All right, let's do it. Some Johnny and June featuring on What's His Name and Corey Nelson. We got married in a fever, oven in a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson.
big talking man.
So what are you gonna be doing?
I'll be waiting in Jackson. Be how my day pain thing. Oh, we got married in a fever, harder than a pepper sprawl. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fall. Yeah, we're going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, honey, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back.
Yeah. Corey Nelson on that one, y'all. Classing me up yet again, Corey.
I just love duets.
All right. Well, welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. We're here to have a good time. Are y'all having a good time so far out there? Hell yeah. We got Good Time Bill Cook with us today. Now, I want to go over our request policy again for everyone. The number one way to get your song played at AJ's Good Time Bar today is to tip the band. Right there stands the glass, and there sits our lonely little tip jug. Look at that. That's pitiful looking, Jason. That's, ugh.
I mean, it's kind of cute in its ugly little way. It's busted and
That's what my mom said
mostly
about
empty.
me
Yeah.
when I was born. Yeah, it's busted and empty, kind of like my heart, Bill. But we're holding it together. But if you like what you're hearing, you feel plumb sorry for us, just want to hear a song, whatever, tip the band. We'll get to it. A $20 bill goes to the top of the set list. Now, next way to get your song played is scan the QR codes out there on your TV screens, your tabletops, or your bar tops. See those? Scan that with your phone. Request your favorite song from the comfort of your bar stool. And Jason, I am thirsty. Tell them about our third way.
Well, there is a third way to get your song played. It involves day drinking, which it looks like you folks are already doing. Make some noise, day drinkers. All right. There is a rumor floating about that the band likes to do a little day drinking, so the third way to get your song played goes like this. You bring us a round of drinks, we'll play your favorite song, then you won't have to drink all by yourselves. It's a win-win.
Yeah, don't drink alone, y'all. That's pitiful. Don't do that. All right, we're going to do a drinking song by Merle Haggard. There's a lot of those. This could be my plans for this afternoon, Bill.
To sit around and
Just stay here and drink, also. Could be holding you tonight. Quit doing wrong, start doing right. You don't care about what I think. Think I'll just stay here and drink. Putting you down, don't square no deal. Hey, at least you know the way I feel. You can take all the money that's in the bank. Think I'll just stay here and drink. So listen close and you can hear. And that jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman ever gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Let's kick it around. What do y'all think about this band up here? Do you like what they're doing? Hell yeah. I think the most impressive thing they've done today is put up with me for the last 2 hours. That's pretty impressive. Oh, Jason.
Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. We are in the throes of what is colloquially termed a honky-tonk miracle. That's where one of you honky-tonk heroes has made sure the band doesn't go thirsty. And through your kindness, miracles.
Who was our hero this time? Right here.
Right here. Thank you very much. Listen, you got to hear this. So before you sat down, she was sitting here, right? And her friend, now this just now happened, okay?
Right before you came.
Right before, her friend sits down beside her, just sits down, and scared her to death. Like she almost fell off of her bar stool and screamed and said, "Stop doing that!" And I didn't know. I was like, what? I was like, did you get her with like a cattle prod or something? Like, what are you doing? Like, you shocking her? What's going on? Stop doing it. But then you sat down, and she just was fine with it. So that was very odd to me. So he swung wide and then was polite. But if he had just sat down like a normal person, well, this young man, not only did he swing wide and ask politely, he also politely got us a round of drinks. Where are you from? He's not going to tell me. Don't tell me. Yeah. South Africa. South Africa. That's a long drive. That is a long drive to get here from South Africa. Oh. Probably see Bill Cook. Yeah. Well, Jason, we lead the charge on this one here. Thank you, South Africa. Do you have a favorite song we can play for you? Let us know.
Yeah. Well, certainly I will lead the charge. By Tennessee state law, Russell Brown and I, we're both native Tennesseans, and we don't want to break the law. We must do a drink together when everybody brings a drink for the band. So raise your drinks up high in the air. Let's see what you got. Come on. If you don't have a drink by now, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, go see Miss Erica. She'll take care of you. On the count of three, let's blow the roof off this place with a yee-haw. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, holler. Now swallow. Cheers, everybody.
Damn, that's smooth. All right. Well, we have Kari Nelson here. Hi, Kari.
Hi.
Now, she is not from South Africa.
Not exactly.
I would say where you're from might be as polar opposite, almost literally, from South Africa as it gets. Maybe Alaska. She's from northern Minnesota, don't you know? Oh, anybody else from Minnesota in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Now she gets flustered. You know. This is a really good woman right here, and she's very wholesome, very kind, extremely talented. But she gets upset. She gets flustered sometimes. I mean, can you imagine dealing with me? Of course you're gonna get upset and flustered. But when she gets worked up, she's like, "Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, oofta."
Starts cleaning up things.
And she's like, "Sorry." And I'm like, "Sorry for what?" And she's like, "Just sorry. Just sorry."
I'm just so sorry.
She's just so sorry. And she'll look at you and be like, she'll see like something's out of place. She'll groom me, like pull a stray hair off. Look at it. See that face? She's like, ugh. She's like, I tried to pull my whole face off the other day. Like this thing looks out of place. I said, what? She said, your face.
Didn't say that.
She would never say something like that. She would say it really nice, like she'd buy me like concealer or something.
It's very passive aggressive.
Yeah. But she does a great job. Why don't you do one?
Okay.
Okay. She does a great job, y'all.
You feel like you're 7 year 8?
Yeah, let's do this.
7 year 8?
It's one of my favorite songs. She's going to do some Roseanne Cash. We usually have folks that tune in and request this song. So, well, right, I'm charging more money today.
Maybe that's
Yeah, we're charging more money today. But, yeah, Saturday prices, man, you know.
Well, with inflation and all, you know.
That's a whole.
Yeah, we normally run a special today, you know.
That's right, Sunday special.
Yeah, Sunday special. It's like a happy hour. Of course, all hours are happy.
As long as you're willing to be happy.
You hear that?
Happy, happy, happy. I mean, right? It could always be a happy hour. If you
Look at
think
this.
about it.
So wholesome. I know. Here we go. She's going to do some Roseanne Cash. Yeah?
You act like you were just born tonight, face down in a memory, but feeling alright. So who does your past belong to today, baby? You don't say nothing when you're feeling this way. Girls in the bars thinking, who is this guy? But they don't think nothing when they're telling you lies. You act so careless when you're shooting that bull. Don't you know heartaches are heroes when their pockets are full? Tell me you tried to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your own heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? And girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Everybody's talking, but you don't hear a thing. You're still up in town on your downhill swing. Boulevard's empty, why don't you come around? Baby, what is so great about sleeping downtown? There's plenty of dives to be someone you're not. Say you're looking for something you might have forgotten. Don't bother calling to say you're leaving alone, 'cause there's a fool on every corner when you're trying to get home. Tell them you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your own heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? And girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Just tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your own heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? And girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon.
Yeah. It's Corey Nelson on that one. I love that tune. That's just a great tune. All right, Grant, we have that one coming up for you, and we also have some Horse and Around Bar wants to hear some Waylon Jennings. Let's do it. They wanted some Pompadour Pill Waylon. Only Daddy, yeah. And then we got some John Bryan Irish Dement for our buddy Grant up in PA. Yeah. She loves duets. Of course, they're all duets, as long as you're willing to do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Yes.
Here's one called Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line. Now, the Horse and Around Bar, they're up in Michigan. Steve and the gang, and they're always good to us. I hope they come down and see us soon. But they tune in almost pretty much every Sunday.
And they've come in and seen us before.
Oh yeah, they've seen you.
No, they came to see everybody.
They come down to see the Bill Cook Experience.
correct.
What an experience it is. But yeah, let's do this one for them. Thank you guys so much. It's called The Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line. Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. Been stepping out of line and messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you would quit. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was your only man in this whole world. And now you better do some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk the line. I keep on working every day, girl. All you do is playing. I'm tired of hanging out all night. Hey, I'm a coming unglued from your funny little mood. Honey, baby, that ain't right. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was your only man in this whole world. And now you've been introducing thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk the line. On the fiddle from Roseau. Sorta, don't you know, Miss Corey Nelson. On the lead guitar from Nashville, Tennessee. The wind beneath my wings, Mr. Jason Danton. Packing on my clothes, Lordy, every monkey knows it's still just a putting me on. When I start walking, gonna hear you start squawking, begging me to come back home. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was your only man in this whole world. Hey, now you better do some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk the line. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. Holy crap. Well, we're going to go into our second shift today. We're going in hot.
Yeah, we are.
Coming in hot.
Looky here. I might have walked in here this morning, but I'm going to crawl out this afternoon.
That's right.
Just roll me down the sidewalk.
Well, let's get these people drinking. We don't want to break the law.
If you got a drink, raise your drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, you better raise your standards or go home and raise some crops. The count of three, everybody holler, yee-haw, that's Swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yeah, it's Swaller. Cheers. Thank you, guys. Let us know if you have a song request.
You all right there, Hoss?
Yeah, bud. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll do that one for you. Some Jeannie C. Riley in just a second. Okay. And but first, we have to do this one for Grant up in PA. Wanted some John Prine and Iris DeMint featuring on What's His Name and Corey Nelson.
Oh, this is the dirty song.
This one's dirty.
Very adult themed song that's kind of cutesy, but it's.
Well, I didn't write it. Sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. Gets it on like the Easter bunny. And she's my baby, I'm her honey, and I'm never gonna let her go.
You ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. I caught him once, he was sniffing my undies. Ain't too sharp, but he gets stuff done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, and I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go. Oh,
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on the rainbow. Against our odds, honey, we're the big door prize. Yeah, we're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. Well, she thinks all my jokes are corny, and convict movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs, swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a lick, keeps on ticking, and I'm never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. Whacked out weirdo in a love bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. The payday comes, he'll be hollering at the moon. He's my baby, and I don't mean maybe. I'm never gonna let him go. Oh,
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on the rainbow. Hey, against our odds, honey, we're the big door prize. Yeah, we're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Well, against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. Yeah, we're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves. Thank you. All right, I quit.
You're right.
I'm done, Bill.
Are you out of here?
I'm going home.
Well, it's been fun.
Thank you, Bill, for being here. I want to turn it over to these guys for a little bit, let them show off. We had a request from South Africa. Wanted to hear Harper Valley PTA. He said, this might be a strange request, and I thought he was going to ask for like Blink 182 or Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Slipknot, yeah.
But no, you asked for a great tune. Now, you played with Jenny C. Riley, didn't you?
I drummed.
You played,
Play drums.
played drums for Jenny C. Riley.
I did for about 6 months, yeah.
Till she found out how long your arms
Yeah,
are.
arms are too long. Yeah.
They measured my arms and I'm out of there.
So that's his story. But look, so Bill played with Jenny C. Riley. Did you ever play with Tom T?
No.
Tom T. Hall wrote this one, and Jenny C. Riley had a big hit with it. So, Bill, you've played with everybody, almost. Now you play with me, Hoss. I'm grateful for that. But I'm going to turn it over to these guys for a request for South Africa.
A, B flat, B. Okay.
I wanna tell you all the story about a Harper Valley widow wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. too high. And it's reported you've been running around with men and drinking, going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they sure were surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt in the room. And when she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down? Well, Miss Johnson couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I ain't fit. Well, this is just a little pagan place. You're all Harper Valley hypocrites. Well, I wouldn't put you on because it really did happen just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. Yeah. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. Hey.
Sorry about that intro. Good job, Karen.
Hey, thanks for the request, y'all.
You want us to do another one? Or? I didn't know if you wanted another one.
The young lady just came up to me and she said, I just want to tell you, have you always played music? And I said, no. I didn't play music till I was in my 30s. She said, you started a little too soon. She said, she said, yeah. She said, I don't know what your day job was, but I said, well, I don't like to talk about that, my past life, you know. She said,
But it's
well,
impressive. I was impressed by it.
she said, well, probably shouldn't have quit that one. I said, my mom said the same thing last week. Yeah. No, she did. She came up to me and she's like, hey, you know, she said some nice things. And she said, has country always been your passion? I said, no, I didn't start playing music till I was in my 30s. That's the truth. And, I mean, I dabbled, you know. By dabble, I mean my brother gave me a guitar when I was 24 and I learned 5 chords and then I put it up for 6 years, 7 years. But I accidentally started doing this for a living. And sometimes I accidentally almost pay my bills on time, too. So I'm grateful to do this. I didn't grow up playing music. And these guys, when did you start playing violin?
I was 7.
She was 7. You know, a lot of these folks, they started when they were, you know, young, and she's awesome. Corey's dedicated, like, her life to this stuff. And you sound great, and it shows. And your dance moves, everything else. Bill and Mark Mazza and Jason over there, these guys are truly professionals. And I just show up with bad jokes and good blouses. And, you know, and it really does make my heart happy to be able to do this. And I can't do it without those guys, but I'll tell you, I speak the truth here. We can't do it without y'all. You're as much a part of these shows as we are, so thank you for being part of our show and helping support live music. We don't come around every 30 minutes like every band and beg you for money or do any of that, but if you like what you're hearing, we do appreciate it when you tip the band and request your favorite song and trust us with those songs. So thank you very much for being part of our show today here at AJ's Good Time Bar.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about Russell Brown. He does not like when I talk about it, but I will say this man is an inspiration. He's an inspiration to me and so many others. And he's a multifaceted, talented individual, and we all love him. So give it up for him.
I'm oh, stop it. Yeah. No, I appreciate that. I have plenty of talents. I mean, sleeping in. I'm really talented disappointing my folks. I'm good at that one.
He's the most genuine person I know, and blesses a lot of people.
Well, thank you. All right, well, that's enough of this. All right, let's do a Waylon song.
That seems like a good segue.
Anybody still like Waylon Jennings out there? Well, I love Waylon. This was Waylon's favorite song he ever recorded. And it's called Dreaming My Dreams With You. Alison Krauss had a very beautiful, haunting version of this.
Yes, he did.
And Corey and I are going to do this one together. Oh, I won't be that wrong anymore. Maybe I've learned this time. I hope I find what I'm reaching for the way it is in my mind. Someday I'll get over you and I'll live to see it all through. I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you.
I won't let it change me, not if I can. I'd rather believe in love and give it away as much as I can to those I'm fondest of. Someday I'll get over you and I'll live to see it all through. But I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you.
Someday I'll get over you and I'll live to see it all through. But I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. Someday I'll get over you. I'll live to see it all through. Waylon Jennings, Alison Krauss music. Thank you. We're going to get the band back together again. That was Waylon's favorite song that he ever recorded. He said that on multiple occasions. I love that tune.
It's a great song, and as he mentioned, there's a absolutely spectacular remake of that song that Alison Krauss did, and she had Dolly Parton and Lyle Lovett singing the harmonies on it, and it'll blow your mind. Look that up sometime.
Very haunting, very good. Mm-hmm. Indeed. She said, Alison Krauss is amazing. Like, yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah. Let that be known.
Voice of a nation.
Bill, have you ever met Alison Krauss before? Did she ever sing you happy birthday or anything?
No, she didn't, but after Randy had his sickness, his illness, we did a tribute, and she was on the show, and the band backed everybody up, and she came to rehearsal.
Oh.
Just the funniest and the sweetest person, kind of like Kari. She's real sweet.
I saw her at Whole Foods once.
I bet you were like, oh, geez, oh, no.
I wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to be that person, so I was just like, I admired her
So
from
you just
afar.
probably stalked her through the store for an hour and like, what does Alison Krauss buy? I'm going to buy the same thing.
By the same thing.
Or you could have just like struck, like she's sitting there looking at the wine and cheese and you're like, can you tell me how the palate is on that one? You know, just like,
Well, I think they're very boss.
yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. She probably mistook me for someone else.
Now, this young lady had a request for one called the Rose Garden.
Yeah.
That's. I've got a serial killer joke here. The Rose in Paradise, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He's got it, you know.
Whole new level. Whole new level of murder.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Is it C, Jason? I think so. The record's C.
All right, here's one called Rose Garden, some Lynn Anderson country music. Shh, hold that down.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometimes. When you take, you gotta give. So live and let go. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Well, if sweet talking you could make it come true, I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while, let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while you can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. You better look before your legs still waters run deep, and there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while, let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good
Kari Nelson and the band on that one. Sounding good. Our buddy Scott's watching up in Michigan. He wants some Alan Jackson music. We haven't played an Alan Jackson song yet today. Ooh.
That sounds like a hate crime.
Oh my gosh. Anybody still like Alan Jackson out there? Hell, I hope so. You're in his bar. Next time, bring a cold rag and find me a place to lay down. I woke up. I want to go ahead and call him at our second gig and say, go ahead and park the ambulance out
We
front.
do have to work again, right? We play again.
We're going to have to get an IV when we go
That
in
place
there.
does have that little drum riser. You might be able to lay down on it up there.
Who did this? Show yourselves. Trouble. All right.
There's your trouble.
There's your trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, another honky-tonk miracle has occurred. Which means, yeah, you ever notice nobody ever does a honky-tonk miracle by sending us like a pizza or anything.
Edible arrangement or something.
A charcuterie or something. Yeah,
That would be
well, let's have a drink together. My mom used to tell me drinkers can't be choosers. Can't choose what you drink or the time you drink. Sometimes you just got to be ready to do it. Yeah, my mom, she knows, she's a pro. If you got a drink, raise your drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, you better raise your standards, folks. On the count of three, everybody holler, yee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yee-haw. And swallow. Good night, Wichita. Hey, Bill. How you doing? Okay. But we are at Alan Jackson's bar. We got a request for Alan Jackson. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. Good, because it'll give me a chance to go take a nap while y'all play it. We got some Orange Blossom Special, but first we have some Alan Jackson. Scott is watching up in Michigan, and he wants to hear some daggone Chattahoochee and chill, y'all. I said Chattahoochee, make some noise in this honky-tonk. Here we go.
Who still likes 90s country out there? Yeah.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt and got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, the Americans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about living and a little about love. Yeah, we fogged up the windows of my old Chevy. Well, I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a Great Stone Cold. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, here were me kids in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about living and a little out of love. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, here are many kids in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a try, y'all. Oh, I bet you would. What do y'all think about this band up here? Do you like what they're doing? Yeah. Well, just realize we're doing all requests, so don't be shy. We got about 30 minutes left. We're playing honky-tonk music with a bunch of honky-tonkers in here. Now, we had a big request just now for some Orange Blossom Special. It's about a train that used to run from New York City down to Miami, Florida. See, yes. And then it'd go back. Apparently, allegedly. But there's actually words to this, but I don't sing them, so I just let Kari show off.
It is kind of like the Sweet Home Alabama fiddle songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good song. It's just, it is a good song. What do you have against this song, Kari? You want to tell everybody?
The way I play it.
The way you play it?
I don't like
Oh
the way
my
I'm-
gosh.
Come on, Corey. Come on. You got it.
Well, I'm going to go sit out here and judge you.
I appreciate it.
All right. So it's the Orange Blossom Special. Big old request for our friend from Massachusetts here. Thank you so much. I want to go over our request policy with everyone. Number one way to get your song played here at AJ's Good Time Bar today is tip the band. So all you got to do is throw some love in the tip jug. We'll get to your song. A $20 damn bill goes to the top of the set list. We never beg you for money. We don't do that. But that is how you support live music, and that is like putting credits in a drunken, dysfunctional, honky-tonk jukebox. Second way to get your songs played today is to scan the QR codes out there. You'll see them on your bar top, tabletops, and on that little sign of mine right here, up there on the TV screens, wherever. It's on this right here. I'm so used to saying that, but I don't have my sign up today, Jason. Now, that's the only ways to get your songs played here right now.
It's not there. You can't.
But let us know if you have any more requests. Here's Miss Kari Nelson going to do this one for you, some Orange Blossom Special. I'm going to go take a nap.
Good play, bass.
Yeah.
Thank
set. The pride of Roseau, Minnesota, y'all. Give it up.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Good job, Kari. That was pretty smoky, Kari. Good job, Kari.
Kari Nelson. What do y'all think about Kari? Oh, yeah. Oofta, y'all.
Oofta.
Hey, Kari.
Oofta. Yeah.
Let's do one. Let's do one together. She loves duets. Thank you, guys. Let's do some Conway and Loretta. What do you think, Kari? What do y'all think about this band, Miss Kari Nelson up here? We're going to do one together. It's called Louisiana Woman, Mississippi Man.
Who still likes classic country music out there? We're your band, I'll tell you what.
Come on, man.
Bring it.
What did you want to hear? Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can.
The Mississippi River can't keep us apart, and there's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Yeah, there's too much love in this Louisiana heart.
Well, they see the alligator all waiting nearby. Sooner or later, they know I'm gonna try. When she wave from the bank, don't you know I know it's goodbye fishing. I see you while I go. With a Louisiana woman waiting on the other side, the Mississippi River don't look so wide. Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can.
The Mississippi River can't keep us apart, and there's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Yeah, there's too much love in this Louisiana heart. Well, I found I've been in love, but I never had till I was wrapped in the arms of a Mississippi man. Oh, when they hold me close, well, it feels almost like another hurricane just ripped the coast. If it can't come to me, I'm gonna go to him, and that Mississippi River, Lord, I'm gonna swim.
Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can.
The Mississippi River can't keep us apart, and there's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Yeah, there's too much love in this Louisiana heart.
Wow, now I'm gonna get me to the other side.
Oh, I'm a Mississippi man, I'm losing my mind. Gotta have your loving just one more time.
I'm gonna jump in the river, and here I go. Too bad, alligator, you swim too slow. Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man, we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't
Keep us apart, and there's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Yeah, there's too much love in this Louisiana heart.
There's too much love in this Tennessee heart.
Yeah, there's too much love in this Minnesota heart.
I agree.
That time. We're gonna stay in Louisiana for a second. Oh, maybe not. We got a request for some Baton Rouge, so we're gonna stay in Louisiana for a minute.
Anybody still like Garth Brooks out there?
Oh yeah.
Nobody likes Garth anymore? Oh, well. Well, here's a song that I took French in high school, in college. I never understood why they named a city after a red stick. But here's the song about a red stick. I spent last night in the arms of a girl from Louisiana. And though I'm out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. Such a strange situation, stopping every 100 miles down Baton Rouge.
my mind. Except a scene or two, a race by sweet red wine. I saw a truck stop sign ahead, so I changed lanes. I need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change. Coming Baton Rouge. Y'all sing along with us. Operator, won't you put me on through? I gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, put her on the line and talk to the girl one more time. Hello, Samantha dear, I hope you're feeling fine. And it won't be long until I'm with you all the time. Until then, I'll spend my money on right now, my last dime. Oh, in Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, put her on a line. Gonna talk to the girl one more time. Oh, in Baton Rouge. Sweet Baton Rouge. My Baton Rouge. Whoa. How about Kari on the fiddle, y'all? What do you think?
Yeah, get out of here.
Do y'all,
What do
Kari,
y'all think about this band up here? Make some noise for this band. Oh, my goodness.
I was going to say, Kari, do you know who did that song first?
I do.
Garth's was a remake.
Newgrass Revival or something?
No.
Oh, it wasn't that.
Garth's favorite version was Newgrass Revival. In fact, the guys from Newgrass Revival played on his version of the song. That's from the 80s. But the original band that did that song was in the late 70s. It was the Oak Ridge Boys.
Oh, I didn't.
And it sounds very disco. It's, to be honest, it's not one of their better ones.
Wow.
It turned into a cool song. Newgrass is, to me, I think is the greatest
That's right,
version
that's
of all
right.
time. Yeah, but Garth's is great.
Well, guys, thank you for being good to us today. We have time for a couple more songs. Kari's going to come out and say hi to everybody, find out what else you want to hear. Thank you very much. I know we have to do this one for our buddy John here. Thank you so much. You wanted that T.G. Shepherd song. Thank you guys for supporting live music. If you like what we're doing or you just feel plumb sorry for us, we appreciate it when you tip the band. You're never obligated to. We don't beg you for money. We do this once a show. And if you like what you're hearing, or if Kari just, be nice to them, Kari. She's a wonderful person. She's the best person I know. Here's some T.G. Shepherd early 80s country. I've known some painted ladies that sparkled in the night, country girls that love lovers the moon. Some I never really knew, though I always wanted to. Some I only met once in a room. Some say they like my smile, others of them stayed a while, others left me on the run. This is the only way I ever say, oh, I love them everyone. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. I can thank them for the charms, holding me in their arms, and I hope they had some fun. I kept them all. I loved them, everyone. Like a thing of for the charms, holding me in their arms, and I hope they had some fun. Thank you.
What?
Yeah. Whose birthday? Oh, don't run, Kari. It's fine. Sweet. I mean, she just takes off running through the bar. Who? Kim. Where's Kim? Kim, happy birthday. Kim's turning 21 again. Yeah. Kari ran up here 2 different times to tell us, oh my goodness, oh.
my golly.
Well, no, Kim, happy birthday. And apparently Kim's turning 60. But we don't say that anybody's age, really. We just say 21 again. And they wanted to hear the Good Time theme song. Cool song. So there's some Alan Jackson music. This will be our last song of the day. If you like what we're doing or you just feel sorry for us, feel sorry for Kari for having to deal with me, throw some love in that tip jar. Who, me? Oh, Bill? He's not too old. Bill's only 26 years old.
Look what playing music will do to you.
They don't know, Bill. They don't know, man. That's the legend. That's the infamous El Guapo himself. Bill Cook, that's right. You are the man, Bill.
Well, you're awful nice. He is the man.
Here's some Alan Jackson by request.
Try to shorten it up somehow.
Work all week long, punching the clock from dusk till dawn, counting the days of Friday night. That's when conditions are right for a good time. I need a good time. Hey, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, but I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. I cash my check, clean my truck, put on my hat, forgot about work. Sun going down, head across town, pick up my baby, turn it around for a good time. Yeah, I need a good time. Hey, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, but I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Shot of tequila, beer on tap, sweet southern woman, sit on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, T with an I, and an N to an E. Time for a good time. Oh, we're having a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, but I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Hey, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, but I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Yeah, we're having a good time. Kim, happy birthday, we hope you're having a good time. Thank you very much, y'all. That one went out to Kim on her 60th birthday. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have. We have another band that has to get up on stage. So we're going to start tearing down. They're going to set up. Then we can all get tore up here in Nashville, Tennessee. AJ's Good Time Bar. Make some noise in this honky tonk. Come on. Thank you.